Hey guys, Eric here from Elite Commerce Group, and I want to challenge you with a question. If you own a physical products brand or you work for a company that sells physical products, what does your e-commerce strategy have in common with Starbucks? Unfortunately, for most of us, the answer might be nothing, but it should. We should have something very specific that we share in common with Starbucks. And I'll explain that in a minute, but this really comes from a consultation that we did with a brand that does very, very well on Amazon, some other digital marketplaces, not very well on Shopify. They can't seem to get any traction there. So myself and a couple of team members took a look at some metrics from their site, found they had a very high bounce rate, very low conversion from social media, very low conversion from email marketing campaigns. And, we could break that down in terms of, what the sort of nuts and bolts of it. But the bottom line is they just did not have a site where customers wanted to spend time. Now, if we go back to Starbucks, and if you remember, if you've ever gone to business school, you read about business, you might know that somewhere around 2000, Starbucks lost in a blind taste test for their coffee to McDonald's. Now, why in the world would somebody spend $7 on a coffee at Starbucks if McDonald's coffee, which is much cheaper, tastes better? Well, the answer comes down to Starbucks' third space concept. And the third space concept works like this. Most people have a home of some kind. Most people have a job or a workplace of some kind. Starbucks wanted something in the middle. They wanted a place where they wanted to create a space where people wanted to spend time, and they did that. So whether you work from home and needed another place to work so you weren't at home all the time, or you wanted to collaborate or just meet up with friends or go on a date or do an interview or something like that, Starbucks became a really good place to do that. And so now Starbucks had a way of bringing consumers through the door. They had a way of keeping consumers in the store. And because consumers were there spending time, they spent $7 for a cup of coffee. Now, if we take that and we apply it to your e-commerce store, your Shopify site, or WooCommerce or BigCommerce or whatever you're using, we have, especially in a world that is becoming extremely noisy and extremely competitive, we have to have a reason for customers to want to spend time at our site that is not just buying our products. And let me put this in perspective for you. If you say you sell, food products, most of our clients, or the majority of our clients, sell food products, and if you were to look at a consumer who might buy all of their groceries online, they're becoming more and more common. It makes much more sense. It is much more convenient for that consumer to go to Amazon.com, Walmart.com, Kroger.com, some kind of a grocery specific site like that, a marketplace like that, and buy all their groceries and be done. So if you were to compete in terms of just convenience, there is no real reason for a consumer to shop from you on your website. So if we start to look at it through the lens of Starbucks' third space concept, and we can create a place that makes sense for consumers to hang out, right? We offer something else. We offer some value, whether it be a vlog or a blog. You're some kind of an authority in your space. You do like daily recipes or even weekly recipes if that's all you can do to start out. You do a live chat, question and answer, something. If there's some reason to pull the consumer into your site and there's a reason for them to spend time there, a lot of them will make purchases. So consumer products companies need to look at their website in terms of creating a place where people want to be. And as we watch, final thought on this, as we watch things blow up like online games and social media, TikTok, things like that, consumer products companies In order to cut through the noise and maintain the focus and attention of a customer, we have to start looking at ourselves as entertainment companies. Like it or not, that is the era that we are now in. So I hope you like this, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody who needs to hear it, and we'll have more for you next time.